look on your phone to bid on wine.
When you put it like that, it actually portrays me in a really negative light.
I mean, you can have your hobby. I'm not very well versed in the world of wine, so I appreciate it.
See, this already got bid up way more than, fuck, there's 9 bids on it now. Well, we don't like that.
Hi.
What's up?
I didn't realize this is like a whole pro situation. You said like Instagram.
No, we're doing like a show.
I was wearing a Gucci. Well, actually, you saw me when I had
I
like,
remember
my
the Gucci
belt.
belt. Yeah, and now you're like a walking advertisement for the Gap. It's great.
We are filming about the local residences at Beverly Hills. Of course you see me. I'm dead, I love you.
Jeff, you get it, right?
Yeah, I mean,
kind of see what I was talking about?
I can see it. The bones are beautiful. I want to see the inside, though.
Right, it's got amazing bones. It just needs a refresh.
Can we go in?
Yeah, come on, I want to show you
All
the
right, I'm
inside.
gonna come in.
Okay, so I want to get your ideas on this. A little rough around the edges,
Okay.
but there's a diamond underneath. So
That's
we
fair.
just need to find a way to bring this to life and actually show not necessarily what it is, but rather what it can be. House is 105 years old.
Wait, come in. Look at the scale of this.
Wow. And you can totally picture like old Hollywood, old
Yeah.
Beverly Hills,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
kind of parties they must have had here.
Oh my gosh.
You're not going to see a house built in 2026 that looks like this, ever.
Yeah.
The only way you get this is to try to restore this, which is what our clients had intended to do. And then their plans change, right? Just happens, life circumstances change. My thought here is like, how do we take what is existing and try to transform it, at least for the viewer, to what it can become? With AI today, is there a way to take those renderings and to animate them so that one rendering kind of blends into the next and it actually becomes more of a moving picture, so to speak. It becomes like a movie that shows you how it all is kind of unfolding and coming together.
It essentially brings the viewer into this vision that you have in your head. I can see it.
Jay-Z, is it doable? Can you do it?
Yeah, I think it'll be very beneficial for what your client can expect.
Okay, I mean, that's the vision, that's the idea. Where do you want to go from here?
Okay, so how big is the lot? What are we
The
talking?
lot is about an acre, which frankly is really what we're selling.
Okay,
Like, so
I mean, in
let me
terms
take
of
you-
marketing, I would love to be able to highlight the architectural integrity of the property.
For sure.
And keep that front and center as opposed to like we're in a teardown.
I do not. I definitely
yeah.
don't want it marketed as a teardown. We want to cast a wide net.
Yeah.
I don't know what someone might be willing to do or wanting to do rather. So we just want to show like, hey, here's what you can do, and then a sophisticated buyer or developer is going to decide for themselves.
Okay.
Damn it! It's actually an alarm about a wine auction that I'm supposed to be bidding on in a second.
Oh. Can we partake?
Don't show that part.
Okay.
Or at least don't show it to Lauren.
But you're
And, like-
you're just like stopping your day to look on your phone to bid on wine.
When you put it like that, it actually portrays me in a really negative light.
I
I'm,
mean,
like,
you can
stopping
have
my
your
day.
hobby. I'm not very well versed in the world
Oh,
of wine,
shit.
so I appreciate it.
See, this already got bid up way more than, fuck, there's 9 bids on it now. Well, we don't like that. My thought, and what Adam and I had talked about, was remodel and additions are usually really difficult, but this one actually lays itself out to me in a really obvious way. You can push it out over here on the right side, so it comes over what is this kind of...
This is the primary suite over here?
That's the primary suite up there. And then this kind of breezeway that connects to what I'm guessing is like a little upstairs living quarter above the garage.
Okay.
And if you just connected that side with that side, and just by bringing that out and connecting this over and rendering that to illustrate how it can be done, all of a sudden you can go from having a 6,400 square foot house to almost a 10,000 square foot house.
Oh my God, I wish I could do it. I love a project. This is so
We
fun.
take down payments, IOUs,
Wine.
wine. Yeah, sure.
Lose this. I mean, that's just me. Maybe it's like a structural thing, but those details, that's what I want to see. That's so cool.
How much you think a full reno will cost?
On the low end, $500-600 a square foot. For new construction, because it's a flat piece of land, which is great, so you don't have any hillside to contend with, which means you don't have any grading, you don't have any excavation, you don't have any pylons or shoring to contend with. Maybe you're at $1,000 to $1,200 a square foot. So we're good.
We're good. I'm gonna head back to the office.
Oh, shit, called the wrong person there.
Oh, he's calling you.
He's right now.
Adam?
Shit, yeah.
Oh.
Hold on.
Answer on
Hey.
speaker, yeah.
What up?
How's it going?
Good. I'm just wrapping at Benedict with Jeff and Jay-Z. I'm going to head back to the office, and I think they're heading your way over to Castle.
Well, yeah, I'm expecting them.
What's going on with that one?
Castle's awesome, man. I'm really excited about it. I think you know Omid. He's
Yeah,
one
of course.
my absolute favorite clients. Just sweetheart of a human being. So, the property in Upper Truesdale that he purchased a couple years back and put together some incredible plans. I think you remember the architect X10. They've been around for a while.
Yeah, of course. I love X10.
They still have a couple of really unique projects in the works, and I think Castle's probably one of the better ones, if not the best one. Because Carole Carr is doing the design.
Yeah.
It is exceptional. Exceptional.
Amazing.
So
All right.
we're probably 9 months away, but it's time to start getting some content for it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I want to see it as well, but I think they're headed your way.
All right, I'll see them shortly, buddy, and I'll see you later this afternoon.
Yep. Okay. Bye.
Let's see, carry the one, 9:15. For the average human, not early. For me, pretty effing early. We are at 435 Castle. Gonna do a site walk today with Carole Carr. She is an amazing designer that I have the privilege working with on this project. This is a home that I'm really excited about. So client is an absolute gentleman. Care about all my clients, but something about this guy, he's just such a sweet guy and I want to see him do really well. And Carole has come in as of probably about a year plus ago, and she's taken on the interior architecture of this house. It's a really unique property designed by X10. We're in kind of the upper portion of Truesdale. And we try to do these walks every couple months just to check in on progress. And I think also great for the audience just to see something kind of come from genesis to completion. Usually we just see the finished product and you don't always understand what goes into it. This is kind of the making of a home, so let's go check it out.
Hi.
What's up?
I didn't realize this is like a whole pro situation. You
Yeah,
said like
yeah.
Instagram.
No, we're doing like a show. So I wanted to do this for a couple reasons. Obviously, I know we like to walk it every few months and just check in on progress.
Yeah.
But also for our audience,
Yes.
I thought it'd be really cool to give them an understanding of kind of what this process looks like
Yeah.
from the time we break ground to the finished product, which most people don't realize, at least here in Beverly Hills, is usually like a 4-year process.
Yes.
And there's so much stuff that goes into it on the planning, but specifically on the design side,
Right.
that most people never get the privilege of really understanding how that process works.
The beauty of it is that all of this, you're gonna have privacy here with the gate, but once you pass those gates, it's all glass.
Glass, yeah.
And it's rounded glass, which is, I think, incredible. What I loved so much about it was all of these organic curves, which the architect had incorporated into the design. The thing that greets you when you first walk in is this pebble garden, which
The atrium.
mirrors, again, here you see it again, this curved shape with a skylight right above it that mirrors the curved shape. And we're gonna have this majestic olive tree. The original design actually had this closed off in glass. And as we were developing it, it was really obvious that that could not be a closed off feature. Like it just had to be. So we opened this up, created a skylight instead, and then had this just be an exposed tree.
Okay, so you come in, basically we are sitting in this moment, this is our dining?
Yeah, so
Okay.
you walk in, you have your olive tree, then you have your dining room and formal living room. Whether it's the dining room, living room, as you wrap around there, it becomes the kitchen and the family den, are all exposed to that gorgeous view and the expansive glass.
Again, imagine all these curved windows and doors just kind of open and split apart.
Yeah,
And then that brings us into our kitchen.
the kitchen.
What a
kitchen.
beautifully sized kitchen.
Oh my gosh, it is. And the island here is like a 14-foot island, which is actually gonna fall somewhere here. The stone on this island is, I mean, first of all, to find it is impossible.
Okay.
We found it. Subtle colors in it that really pull everything together, but it's beautiful. You'll have a range that's kind of that flush look, is functional and operating. It's a pièce de la résistance. It's a sculpture in itself. As I design, I really do visualize who's gonna live here and how they're using that space. The thing that I really fought for, which is this feature where the step, you have your last step, which then comes into a return, and then you have this amazing architectural moment here.
This is so beautiful.
This is gonna look incredible, and it's gonna be lit from underneath, so it's just such a moment when you come down the stairs. I actually was gonna do this in stone, but because I really wanted to highlight it and set it apart, I'm teetering on changing it and making this wood.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm playing with that.
Okay.
We're gonna decide, undecided,
Okay.
to be determined.
TBD.
But to be TBD, but it's definitely gonna be a moment, no matter what.
So there's this house right here in the perimeter. Kind of has the black facade, very dark.
Yeah, I see it.
So that used to be John Legend's house.
I'm so excited. Thank you for having me today, and I'm excited to show you the rest of the process and how the whole thing unfolds.
Beautiful. And I'll call you later because there's a couple others I want to talk to you about.
Okay,
so,
perfect.
Yeah, thanks
You
for
know
always
my
being
number.
confident. I
All right.
appreciate it. So good to see you.
Thank you.
Of course. All right, it's about 10:15. I'm still tired. Gonna try to caffeinate, maybe take a nap, shower, change, and go meet up with our newest resident partner. See ya. What's up, man? How are you? How are you?
Good to see you, man.
How you doing?
Good.
Good.
I can't riff when you tell me to riff.
Remember when people used to tell us like we couldn't talk to each other before a scene and we'd have to
Yes.
dress a certain way and show up at a certain time when we would do this on Netflix? This feels very similar.
It's exactly like that.
How long have you been away now?
I broke off about 2 years ago.
It's been 2 years already?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It was March of 2024.
I think at the time the business model just didn't make sense for you. I think if I
Yeah.
was in your shoes, I would have made the same decision. Like there's no way to feel good about doing all the work and going home at the end of the day with a check that's lighter than in theory.
That's the only thing it was. It was purely just the sense of like, okay, we're getting the double split. And at that time it was difficult because my business was starting to take off.
And when I look at you now, it's crazy. Like I didn't know you when you first were like fresh off the boat from Ohio.
I wonder what you would have thought of me.
I can only imagine.
I was wearing a Gucci. Well, actually, you saw me when I had.
I
like, my
remember the Gucci belt. Yeah, and now you're
Yes.
like a walking advertisement for the Gap. It's great. But I think of you as a genuine peer and contemporary, and it's like amazing to see your growth through the process of life and business, and just all
Yeah,
the things
it's
you've been
been
through
fun.
in a personal sense, and a lot of the experiences we've had. It's just awesome to have you back, man.
Thank you, man.
And for us, I just hope you know how meaningful it is that you take the leap of faith, because in a lot of ways, you're the first domino to fall. And as we attack this together for the next 10 or 20 years, just knowing that you're standing by our side as a partner and that you are a beacon and ambassador for this brand. I think one of the things about GRG at the time, it's hard for any agent, especially you, to take ownership of something where it was our name on the banner. And now that we can go out into the world and operate as resident, I hope you really take ownership of that like it's your own company, because it is.
Absolutely.
Whatever you
You've always
say.
been like a big brother to me.
Thanks, man, even though you're just slightly taller.
Yeah. Don't forget that either.
My poor little
And
brother.
stronger.
My big brother Mikey's so little. Don't put that on camera. It's great to have you back, man.
Thanks.
We are filming about the local residences at Beverly Hills, and we are going to go to the Beverly Hills sign. It educates any of our followers about iconic landmarks, housing, cool places to go in the city, because we have so many different little pockets of Los Angeles. I've lived here for 15 years and I'm still learning, and I've been in real estate for 15 years. So it's pretty cool to like educate everyone about our little iconic landmarks here in LA. Of course you see me. I'm dead. I love you.
We're in Venice.
Today, I'm going to show you what it's like to be a local resident of Marina del Rey. Ooh, this is so serendipitous.
This place is so cool. It's one of our favorite places. It's an old market from the 1800s and a really cool place that you can get wine while you're eating.
It's nice to be able to do this on a Monday.
Totally. A perfect Monday.
This would be very frowned upon in other places.
How was the filming at Stanley Rich?
It was fine. Place looks great. Beautiful day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was great. We are enjoying a lovely glass of wine and a little bite to eat at a place called Oakville Grocery, which is like a staple in Napa. It's literally been here since 1881.
It sits right on Highway 29, which you can probably hear with the cars and trucks passing by. For locals, it's a nice time to be able to stop by, and the food's delicious. They have a great wine room here in the building behind us.
This was the grocer's house, I believe. Obviously,
That's right.
the house is also from the 1800s.
First Victorian-style house
I think that's
built in
right.
Napa,
Yeah, I think
which
so.
then became a very, very prominent style of architecture that has since been replicated throughout much of Napa, especially in downtown. So yeah, this is what we do sometimes. We get together in the middle of the day while the kids are at school.
And the agenda right now, especially while we're in Napa and meeting in Napa, is all of our plans for
Napa.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But also, there's something to be said about just actually being able to live and like have those experiences of like, oh, I'm gonna stop and have lunch, and while I have it, I might as well have a glass of wine and enjoy the beautiful view. Like it's more European style, where like
Yeah.
there's just more time to just live and breathe, and just not the constant rat race of always running
and
around.
that's why we're here.
It is, but it's also we also love and crave that rat race to an extent, which is why we are constantly back in LA and splitting our time. But how's the rest of our day look? Well, we are going to venture up valley to an area called Calistoga. We're currently in Oakville. Then you go Rutherford, St. Helena, Calistoga. So the northern end of the valley, to go visit a good friend of ours winery called Vice Versa, which is certainly one of the preeminent wineries here in the valley. They just spent a fortune building out a brand new winery and wine cave that we haven't seen yet. I haven't seen it. So I'm super excited to go see it and taste some good wine and talk a little shop. Wine shop.
I'm not doing that. But
No, what are you going to do?
well, I don't think I'm actually going to say.
What are you going to do? Are you going to get your eyelashes done?
I told you about those few office spaces that
Yeah.
I want to look at. And then I'm working on Renee's flight up. Literally I'm going to book it this afternoon for next week so she can come in town to work on our exact launch timeline as well as meet with a couple of people.
You go get your eyelashes done.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we're going to go up to Vice Versa and
Have the best time. I'm so
and-
jealous.
yeah.